It's time to be you.
Yes.
And this limbic loop that's playing,
my
my personality as a chiropractor was very gentle.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hurt you. I was very
diseases that go from family, from generation to
Yes,
generation.
yes.
Have to do with the trauma.
personality. Yes.
Yeah.
You've had this since you were 5. Let's get rid of it. You know?
That, yes.
It's time to be you.
Mindful Combat. Inspiring people, inspiring you.
Welcome to Mindful Combat, the podcast where inspiring people inspire you. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you. I'm so excited. I've been excited for weeks about this. I'm so pumped.
All right. I'm excited that you're excited.
Yeah. Me too.
All right. So tell me a little bit about today is just going to be like getting to know each other.
Yeah.
Right?
Perfect.
I would love to know a little bit about, first of all, what you do. Who are you?
Yes. Okay. Yep. You're going to get it more than most people because, okay. So I'm a chiropractor. That's what my license is.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I went through a time of, I don't really want to deliver adjustments anymore. So I felt guilty about that for way too long.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, through a personal story, a lot of us find our career paths that way, but
yeah.
I had a bunch of symptoms and I couldn't get rid of them doing my typical stuff that I was trained to do.
So
And
can I ask what kind of symptoms? Is that okay?
Sure. I had a ton of them. Like there was about 18 at one point that I counted. So, a lot of anxiety, intrusive thoughts. I had some numbness and tingling, in random places, my face, my hand, my foot. Major illness anxiety, like a headache was a brain tumor kind of thing.
Okay.
And so I was doing my nutrition stuff. I was doing my chiropractic stuff. I was doing my brain, based therapies. And I was like, there's something going on.
Yeah.
So I knew some people, some of my friends had done neuro-emotional technique. And I just thought, like, I don't really know, like, cool. Like, I have a healthy respect for things I don't understand.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it. I was just like, okay, y'all do your thing. Well, so we were at a seminar one time, and one of my friends was like, hey, let's, like, just do some NET. I'm like, okay, cool. So we did some NET, and I was like, okay, 30 days later, I'm like, where's all my symptoms?
No.
So I think, as most things are, multifactorial, but that was the missing piece for me, was that emotional side.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right, well, I think the time is now for emotion and stress, and that's what was lighting me up. And I was like, all right, well, let's do NET.
Wow. Okay, so since you brought NET, can you explain a little bit about what it is? Because I feel like people may hear that and they're like, but what is that? Right?
Okay, so NET, it stands for neuro-emotional technique. Did I say that?
Yeah.
So, basically what NET does, which you know this.
Yeah. I mean, the
but
people that are listening.
The people. So basically NET addresses, so let's start with the theory that emotions are real. I feel like a lot of people feel like they're just in your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you just need to kind of like power through them or maybe come up with some coping strategies.
Or ignore them most of the time.
Right. Just push them down. Yeah, exactly. But back in the 80s, there was a scientist named Candace Pert that discovered emotions and that they're real substances. So they're little tiny substances that go through your body and they interact with all of your cells, even your DNA, which I think is fascinating.
Yeah.
And so emotions are, good if you process them.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can't. Sometimes you don't have the resources. Sometimes your immune system's down. Sometimes there's trauma. And so these emotions get stuck in your tissues and cause really chronic symptoms like the ones I was dealing with.
Yeah. So
if people are going to all the doctors, doing all the right things, I hear this all the time. I'm sure you do too.
Yeah.
You're doing all the right things. Sometimes those are some of the most unhealthy people for some reason. Yeah. But the missing piece is dealing with the physiology of the emotion.
Absolutely.
And that's what NET does brilliantly.
Yeah.
It can get rid of physical symptoms coming from not being able to process emotions.
Yeah.
So I think it's really cool that we're trying to educate the world that there's something else.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes people feel very like what am I doing? What am I missing? I'm not doing enough kind of thing. It's not really that you're not doing enough.
Yeah.
It's that you just don't know that there's another layer. And it is, to me, it is this, it's the transformation. So
Yeah.
addressing that emotional root cause. Because you can't really outrun your limbic system.
No.
As much as you want to suppress it or power through it or whatever, like, the body keeps the score, right?
Absolutely. I mean,
So,
you cannot get out of your own skin.
no. And so that threat to your survival that the limbic system, like, somehow recorded, it's going to fire off unconsciously until you get some NET.
So you discover NET.
Yeah.
Your symptoms go away.
Right.
What happens next?
So what happens next is a bit of a life transition. So I got out of a 15-year relationship. Okay. And I was like, okay, I need to, create a different path for myself.
Can I ask you a question? Because you had said that you had gone through NET. Like, did that kind of help you get out of that relationship? Or
so that's a good question. I feel like maybe shedding some of those layers did. Okay. I did do some, I don't know if I'd call it traditional therapy, but I did some mental health therapy as well. And I think both of those things combined just kind of helped me look at the situation. Yeah. It's kind of like living life like, with this narrative of like, having a family's hard. Yeah. Having a career is hard, just kind of.
And your body's like, no, it's way too hard.
It's like, things will get better in like 10 years, or something like that. Yeah. And then, but yeah, once you like take off the blinders and like look. Yeah. You're like, oh, that's not okay. Yeah. And so.
Your body was telling you.
100%.
All the symptoms.
100%. Yeah. So yeah, you make time to be well or you make time to be sick. And so.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So I was sick, then I got well. And then when that transitioned, I was like, okay, so with my career energy, I don't want to adjust. Mm-hmm. I paid all this money to learn how to do it. And I think chiropractic is the best thing ever. Yeah. Everybody should get it. It's amazing. Yeah. But I just didn't want to be the one doing it. Yeah. I'm like, if you're doing that, you should be
passionate.
Oh, just like everything in your life is about the adjustment. And so there are chiropractors like that. And I'm like, they should do that. Yeah. What I should do is I'm like, maybe I could do NET. I don't know. Yeah. What if I just did that? Like, I don't know anybody that does that. Uh-huh. I'm sure they exist. I just don't know them. Yeah. So I was like, could I just do NET and then just collaborate with everybody else that, the patient needs? Yeah. So I was like, well, I don't want a big office that's $10,000 a month and I have to furnish it and I have to pay the utility. I was like, oh, like, how could I do that? Yeah. Also, like a homeschool kid, I teach seminars everywhere. Yeah. And,
I've seen you teach. What do you teach?
So I teach mostly board reviews for chiropractors. Oh, okay. So they have to take 4 parts of boards or 5, and they're standardized tests. Okay. So it's like SAT prep. Okay. Kind of. That I do for chiropractic licensing boards. Yeah. And so, I really feel passionate about it because it's a very challenging time for people to get licensed and pass these tests. There's all these rules that you don't know about. So I feel like it's good. I want to support people getting through that time. But it's very academic and it's hoop jumping and it's kind of that. So I was also like, I don't want to practice 60 hours a week. I don't, whatever. So I would move to a new city and I text 4 people that I knew in the city. Yeah. I was like, hey, I'm just looking for like a few hours a week, maybe to see some patient. Like I just wanted to share some space with somebody. Yeah. And so my kid does this homeschool co-op thing on Tuesdays. So of course, one of the girls that I text was like, I'm not in my office on Tuesday. Would Tuesday work? You want to share space with me? I was like, hey, what's going on up there? So that sort of worked out. All right. And yeah. So that's where I'm still at, and I share space with a beautiful chiropractor, and so I'm in there, and then we just switch off. So that's kind of how that happened.
Yeah. So now you're all NET, neuroemotion technique.
I do NET, and I do some therapeutic integrations, and then I do some mind-body stuff virtually as well.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't do chiropractic except for my friends, and I don't bill for it anymore. So
All right. Okay. So
yeah,
you left
yeah,
a marriage. You
yeah, a
left
relationship. Yeah,
a relationship.
yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay.
You left the States, right? You moved, you said.
I moved to a different city. Yeah, I've been in
City,
Florida,
I'm
but yeah,
sorry.
I moved from South Florida up to like Daytona area.
Oh, okay, okay. So new place, just
Yep.
knew you completely.
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah, I went to a new chiropractor. Well, I moved to the city to build a house with my old relationship.
Yeah.
And then that's ended.
Yeah.
And so my chiropractor, we were talking about vibration, like shame is the lowest vibration and everybody says love is the highest. And she's like, that's not really true. Authenticity is the highest vibration you can achieve. And
Yeah.
she was like, who are you?
Okay.
And I was like, a catatonic.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Like I had just buried myself in a supporting situation and just doing the whole,
What you're supposed to do.
yeah. And so I really had to discover like what makes me happy. What do I want to contribute to the world again?
Yeah.
With a whole different layer. So
Wow.
it was really cool. A really cool experience. So, but also hard,
Incredibly hard.
but worth it.
So how would you answer that question now? Who are you?
Ooh. Okay. That's multifaceted.
All right.
So
We have time.
I'm obviously a parent.
Mhm.
I'm a girlfriend. I'm an NET practitioner. I call myself a mind body practitioner. And I
Oh.
do know like what lights me up, what lights my soul on fire.
Yeah.
So for example,
Uh-huh.
last weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know where I was? At a scrapbooking retreat. Okay.
I love it.
So I was like, okay, that makes me really happy. And it's okay to be happy, like
Yeah.
just to be happy for the sake of being happy. Like,
Yeah.
doing something that just literally lights you up. So going through something like that. So I'm also a mom, I'm a girlfriend, I'm a mind body practitioner, proudly wear that badge. I'm a teacher, I'm a speaker.
Yeah.
I'm here on your podcast with you. I don't know what that means, but it's
You're
so
awesome.
exciting. Well, what it means is that I feel like as much as I love, like I live for the transformation, like one-on-one,
Yeah.
I feel like this work, it's very like it's fringe. Like people don't really get it. They don't know it exists. And so
Yeah.
I feel like doing stuff like this
Yeah.
is just bringing that awareness to a lot of people, which
Yeah.
I think they need it. They need that hope. They need like, okay, I don't need to do something differently. I'm not doing something right.
Yeah.
It's just, you don't have the right tool maybe yet.
Exactly.
So, and it exists. And so it's really cool. But, did that answer it?
Yeah, I think so.
So
I mean, do you feel like?
I feel like, figuring out who I was authentically was a challenge a bit.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, who am I? I'm a person that, I have a lot of passion and energy to give to the world, but I also have to take care of myself.
Absolutely.
And so as much as self-care is like cringe a
Yeah.
bit, like it's been an interesting journey to be like, yeah, I took care of myself and I feel good about it. Not I took care of myself and I feel guilty and I feel rushed and I feel like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I've been away from my kid for an hour to go work out. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, it's needed.
It's needed. It's so needed.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like that life is much more sustainable. And regardless of what you do in the healing modalities,
Uh-huh.
you can't really outrun an inauthentic life. A life that is not really built for you.
Mhm. Yeah.
You're gonna not thrive in that environment. So
Yeah.
I can happily say I'm doing that.
I'm so happy for you. And
Thanks.
you know what? Authenticity for me is when your thoughts, your actions kind of really align with your beliefs, right?
Yeah,
And how you want to be in the world, right?
right.
And I feel like we're always evolving. So
Mhm.
even you finding yourself now and kind of saying these roles that you play in addition to how you're kind of getting to know yourself and
Absolutely.
exploring yourself. We continue to do that throughout life, and
Right.
you know, Bree from today may be very different from Bree in 20 years.
Yeah. And I feel like just embracing that is
Yeah.
really empowering.
Yeah.
Because, like, the older generations, maybe this is just my perception, but
Yeah.
it was like you chose a lane, you stayed in the lane
Yeah.
until you retired, and that was it.
Yeah.
And I think it's really cool to have this energy of, like, you can do something different and something new and something fresh and something exciting
Yeah.
and bring that to the world.
And I would say that there might be people where being authentic might mean that they may
Absolutely.
feel absolutely happy
Yes.
in one lane, right? In their
Sure.
job, in their
But having permission to
it's so important.
either stay there or leave.
Exactly, having the freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're just like a shell of a person just doing what you think you should be doing rather than doing what actually makes you passionate. And people respond to that.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what it is. Like, you could be passionate about making a wood table. And if you were like, yes, this is the best, like, design and the best, I would be like, whoa, that is so dope.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
If it lights you up, it lights other people up.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you're giving your gift to the world, or your new lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's really exciting to just be able to be yourself and have people respond positively to that. Like, what a thought.
Yeah.
You're not trying to be what you think people want you to be. You're just being you.
Yeah.
And the right people come and the right people leave.
Yeah. Some people are there to teach you something. Some people are there to stay.
Yeah.
And so, if you could go back and talk to that Bree that was staying in her lane,
Yep.
right, what would you tell her?
I would tell her, quit justifying everything that feels hard and like a struggle, and just look in the mirror. I feel like that's where, like, true transformation happens. When you look in the mirror and you say, hey, why is this hard? What can I do about it? And not just accepting it and suppressing all your feelings about it.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Absolutely.
And that would have just jump-started this a lot earlier.
Yeah.
So,
Wow. And I have to say that your body it's always talking to you.
yes,
And it talked to you and it forced you.
it's huge.
Yeah.
I feel like in our culture, and I don't know that, at least in my mind, my narrative wasn't that I was ignoring it, because I was trying to address it in the ways that I knew how.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the tool yet,
Yeah.
like a lot of people, like I've been saying. But I do feel like, it's like a baby crying. When a baby cries, like, you don't automatically know what's wrong with them. That's the only way they can communicate.
Yeah.
They can't say, hey, my stomach hurts.
Yeah.
They just cry.
Mhm.
And that's what the body does.
Yeah.
And in our society, we're like, oh my gosh, we have a headache. Take an ibuprofen. You gotta, like,
Yep.
you want to get rid of the symptoms as soon as possible, as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Not trying to discover where they came from or what they're trying to tell you, but just get rid of them.
Yes.
And so, like, I really feel passionate about people understanding that symptoms aren't
Their communication.
absolutely, you don't need to be petrified of them. And I was so there. All my symptoms scared me to death. And, like, they're just a sign. They're just a signal that, like, hey, help me.
Yeah.
Figure me out. Help me. Because there is a deep root to most symptoms, especially if they're chronic.
Yeah.
So I really want people to understand that symptoms aren't the enemy. They're just, you're right, a communication tool.
Yeah. And if we take it as that, then we can stop and listen and actually be effective.
Absolutely, yeah. It could get you a whole new life.
Yeah.
Yeah. A life that you love.
Yes.
Without the symptoms, it's unfortunate, isn't it, that people respond to pain more than pleasure. You gotta have, like,
Yeah.
a little bit of pain to force a change.
To push you.
Yeah.
You know, when I was when I started in this field,
Mhm.
there was I was kind of getting burned out. It was like my first 2 years.
Yep.
I was getting burned out, and one mentor I had,
Mm-hmm.
she said to make it in this field. Well, there's a lot of things you have to do.
Give me the one thing. Give me the one thing.
But the one thing that she told me that I really like, well, it was two.
Okay.
placing those boundaries, knowing
Yep.
where you start when your patient ends,
Right.
But even more important than that, I think, because to be able to place those boundaries, I have to feel whole. I have to feel me, and to feel me, she said you have to do one thing a day that makes you happy. And so you talked
Ooh.
about like you do things that make you happy. Like I'm very like I took that seriously.
Yes.
One thing a day that makes me happy kind of keeps me alive, keeps me going. Doesn't matter how hard life is
Yeah.
at work, at home, everywhere, right? I do that one thing, right? And so for me, for you, it's scrapbooking, right? That
Yeah. That's just my unique one. That was like, what? Scrapbooking still exists?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. And then,
That's so key.
yeah,
I didn't realize that.
yeah,
Like, I think, what happened for me was I was doing NET
yeah.
with some friends by the pool, as we do, right?
I love that.
Okay, it's Sunday. What are we doing? NET by the pool. So I had gotten out of this relationship and it had been bad for a long time, like some years.
Yeah,
Well, some time apart. Then, of course, like, there's this fresh, like, oh my gosh, you're the most amazing person ever. You're like, and I'm like, what the heck?
yeah,
When my whole heart and soul is available, that's not okay. When I'm away, then it's this, oh my gosh, you're amazing. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what is that? So I'm doing NET,
yeah,
processing this, and I'm like, oh my God, I figured it out. And it was that.
yeah,
Because when I was in that narrative, I was just a shell. I wasn't really me.
yeah,
And that's why, things were the way they were.
yeah.
So when I come back in and I'm like, oh yeah, this is making me happy, of course, like,
You're being authentic.
people are drawn to that energy.
Yeah.
And so huge.
Yeah.
Doing something that makes you happy
Yeah.
every day, that's great. God.
Yeah.
That makes you.
Exactly. And it can be something tiny.
Small.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like going to Starbucks. Everybody could do that. Not that that's the key to health, but if it makes you happy, Yeah.
Anything. I mean, I like have a lot of dogs and cats.
Yeah,
so that makes me happy.
Yes,
Instead of
good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. And
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
So,
But so what other than scrapbooking, right?
Yeah.
And doing NET by the pool.
you don't want to hang out with me. I'm just saying. What else makes me happy? So my kid.
Yeah.
I love making lots of eye contact with him, and
Yeah.
he's just a very stimulating, intellectually
I love
child.
That. Yeah.
He's like more emotionally mature than most adults that I know.
Okay.
So I always get, that connection, and there's like always something that makes me very happy hanging out with him. I think
Yeah.
relationships really, so that was another narrative I had for a long time, was
Yeah.
that people are exhausting and I don't like them.
Yeah.
And what I discovered through this process was that I like people. If
Yeah.
they're the right people,
Yeah.
they can give you a lot of energy and fuel your passions and, make you excited about life.
Yeah.
It's just who you're hanging out with.
Yes.
As sad as that sounds, like if you're around somebody and you feel drained and exhausted and upset and betrayed and you walk away and you're just like, I'd just rather be alone.
Yeah.
But so being with people and connecting with people that are ambitious or they have something in common
Yeah.
with me. I'm in a really good relationship now. So that makes me happy. Going on spontaneous adventures. The other day we just had the afternoon and I was like, okay, we're going on a surprise.
I
So
love that.
just drove to a train station, got on a train, and
Yeah.
just got off on a random stop and just walked around all day. And that was it. Window shopped.
I love that.
I got back on the train. So that's kind of the era I'm in. That makes me happy. Just being spontaneous. And,
Free.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's amazing.
That's it. So I would like to say exercise makes me happy, but the effects make me happy. When I have to go, I'm like, man, I don't want to go in here. But then I do it, and then I'm like, yes.
Oh, do you go to the gym?
So I go to Orange Theory.
Oh, okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because I have to have an appointment and I have to be punished if I don't go. Because I don't have discipline. You know, people like my mom,
Yeah.
she'll just do YouTube workouts.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'll just work out. And I'm
Yeah.
like, if I say that, I will never work out for the next 10 years. Like, I need to have, okay, Monday at 5:30, I'm working out. And if I don't go, they're going to charge me.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not, like, I just know my weaknesses. So,
Yeah. That's so important too. I love that you say that, right?
Yeah.
Because we have to know we all have our strengths
Yeah.
and our weaknesses. And if we cannot embrace our weaknesses, then we cannot
Right.
be authentic.
true.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
Yeah.
So that's more of like the shadow side of things.
Yes!
But man, that's where some power is, right?
Mhm. Absolutely.
A lot of my NET is geared towards the shadow side. Isn't that crazy? Like some people resist that.
Yeah.
And it's so funny too because my personality as a chiropractor was very gentle.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hurt you. I was very, gentle with my touch and my adjustments and stuff. And NET, like, of course I feel out the patient and
Yeah.
all of that. Do a thorough consult and examine all of that stuff. But I feel like if they're ready, I just go right on in
Yeah.
to like the deep stuff.
I feel if you don't, you will not be doing just to the patient,
Yeah.
to the client.
Yeah. Playing on the surface is kind of,
Yeah. No.
it's not become my NET personality.
Mhm.
I'm like, let's rah.
Yeah.
You've had this since you were 5. Let's get rid of it.
Oh, that yes.
It's time to be you.
Yes.
And this limbic loop that's playing,
Yeah.
activating your stress response every single time. Like
Creating all kinds of symptoms. Yeah.
the time is done.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, you were there. You came out. You're
Yep.
happy. You're thriving.
Yeah. That's crazy to hear someone say that sentence. But yeah, that's it. And you seem to be too.
Oh yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, girl, I'm there. I did it.
No, I mean, I
Yeah.
can say that life has fluctuations. So my life
Yeah.
is not perfect.
Right.
know? Oh, I have 3 kids. I have 5 dogs. It's a full house.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
In that it's interesting because I was talking to my son the other day and I'm like, I'm in this area of my life when my focus is I need to help my kids they're in an age where they're ready to fly.
Yeah.
So my focus is like, I'm going to help these kids fly. What is a strategy? So that's where I'm in right now. I'm in full mom letting go mode, which is really odd because you would think there's like this is like bittersweet where it's like you don't want to let go because you're like,
Yeah.
but
Right? Yeah.
but I'm so excited at the same time to just see them thrive and see them exactly what you went through, what I went through, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
finding yourself, feeling free, finding your authentic self. That's my path right now. That's where I'm at.
You're helping them do it.
Yeah.
Well, and that's a testament to like how much work you've done that you're okay to let them go
Yeah.
and let them do that and still feel happy about it and not
Absolutely.
grieve and more and like, oh my gosh, I miss when they were this age. And I mean, it's okay to
You
miss
grieve-
that.
You grieve it. It's important to grieve it.
Right.
Yeah.
But at least you're not living in that. Like
Oh, no,
your
no,
children
no,
are your
no.
entire existence. And now that they're going to go, it's going to be a whole new trauma. So
Well, if they were, and that's, you just hit like a whole nother thing. Because
Yeah.
when your children are your whole existence, you're putting a lot of pressure on them.
absolutely. And you can't thrive with pressure.
No. You can't.
That's
do
been
that.
coming into my world over and over. It's just this pressure.
Yeah.
This pressure. You self-imposed, but also imposed by a
Yeah.
lot of other people.
Yeah.
And it crushes you.
Absolutely.
So letting your kids just kind of find their path and giving them the tools
Yeah.
to do that is huge.
To
I
be
feel like
free.
it's hard to find your
Absolutely.
passion when you're young.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way with like these late teens, like going into college?
Well, I find it interesting because I have two of my daughters are adopted,
Okay.
so it's very different.
Okay.
So since my son was little, my focus was I was going to teach him how to persuade me. I did not want him to follow the norms.
Yes. Ooh, I love that. Blaze our own trail. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I vibe with that.
so it's
Homeschool
very
vibes.
free.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's very free, and with my daughters, it's very different. And what I've noticed is that I have to be a different parent for each child.
Yeah.
And being okay with that too is important.
Yeah.
And working on that
Yeah.
is important.
Very.
Yeah.
Very. I only have one.
Yeah.
So, but I can see how that would apply.
Yeah.
Different
'Cause
relationships.
they're all different.
Yeah.
Even my two girls, they're biologically siblings, incredibly different.
Yes.
So I have to give them each very different parts of myself.
That's such a gift that you care and that you're intuitive enough to tap into that. Because a lot of people aren't.
Yeah.
They want their kids to just fit the societal norms and
Be
tons
me.
of pressure to do
what
that.
I didn't do, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Make up for all of my failures
Yeah.
and stuff
Yep.
like that. So,
And take care of my emotional needs.
correct. Oof.
Yes. That is heavy.
So I had this conversation with my kid one time,
Okay.
and we were talking about somebody that was in his like homeschool group or something.
Yeah.
The person is eluding me. But I said to him, I said, "Hey Kai, what do you think would help that particular child?" And he goes, "I think if their parents got a little bit better, that they would feel a lot better and behave a lot better." And I was like,
Your face.
I mean, he was like 5 at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, absolutely.
Yeah.
If the parents heal, woo,
Yes.
does that really have
Yes.
a domino effect?
Absolutely.
So,
The I've had to heal the most when I had my son
Mhm.
and when I adopted my daughters. Actually, after the adoption, I pretty much nonstop done work on myself because it's required.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And being in a crowd of people that respects that is huge.
Yeah.
Because being in an audience that's like anything you do for yourself is bad and you're not doing enough and like get over it.
Yeah.
How much healing do you need? Oh, it's so detrimental.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Huh, that's amazing. I'm taking notes. I love it. I love it. It's so important because what we do for them or what we do for ourselves is what we do for them. And that's what they're going to do.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Talk about this multi-generational
Yep.
pattern change.
Yep. Well, you talk about pattern change. I talk about trauma. Like you release when you work on your trauma and your stressors, and because even like diseases that go from family, from generation to
Yes,
generation,
yes.
have to do with the trauma.
Yes.
You free yourself from that. You're freeing everybody that comes after. I mean, I would say you even free the people that come before you. I
Absolutely. There's science about it. I mean,
yeah,
the studies, I mean,
Yeah.
like torturing rats. I don't want to offend anybody.
yeah,
But, you know, like they would drown rats to the point where they were almost dead.
yeah.
You familiar with the study?
Well, I don't know which one. I mean, I'm familiar with a lot of studies about rats, but which
So they would drown the rat until it almost died and then rescue it,
one? Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
So then breed that rat many, many times. So like say 10 generations down
Yeah.
the line, and that 10th generation never exposed to any kind of trauma, never been around drowning,
Yep.
never in the water. That 10th generation rat will have
Yep.
an
The same
autonomic response
Yep.
to the water. So
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Like there has to be something there.
Yeah.
But you can definitely break it.
Yeah.
I mean, we have genetics, but we also have
Exactly.
epigenetics, which are way more powerful.
Yeah.
You can turn switches on and off,
Exactly.
which is when life gets pretty
Mhm.
dang exciting.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
There
Yeah.
you go.
that's huge.
Yes.
It's
yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
So,
Is there anything? I feel like we went through your life. Your
yeah, you know everything about me. Yeah.
Is there anything that you feel I didn't ask you that you want people to know about Brie?
I don't know. I don't know that I really feel like I need people to know me. Okay, so
Okay.
so maybe not. What I want people to know is that you don't have to be perfect to have an effect on people's lives.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like as a doctor, you know, you kind of get in this authoritative position, which you are.
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes people get in this mindset of like, I have to have all the answers. I always have to be strong. I have to be this like shining example of what health is. And you should to an extent, but also like embracing, for me, I'm still learning to embrace this kind of like wounded healer
Yeah.
identity.
Yeah.
Like I found this work through my wounds and through my healing. And I think, you know, sometimes with coaches or with doctors, when they're just like, I'm perfect and everything I do is great.
Run.
You know, I'm in the best shape and I've got the best mental health and I've got this schedule down and I've got, you know, like you kind of lose some of your like
Humanity.
bond to them because you're just like, you're so far out of my league. Like I'll never be you. I can't relate to you.
Yeah.
So, you know, just being seen as like a human.
Yeah.
Like, of course I want to help you. Of course I want to be. My goal is to be the healthiest person
Yeah.
in my practice.
Yeah.
I want to be healthier than my patients. I do. That's my goal. Like you're
Yeah.
healing for your, you know, when you did the adoption, you were healing.
Yeah.
Every patient I'm learning and healing and like I always want to level up.
Yeah.
But I don't want to lose that. It's like I'm a human too. I've been through this too. I understand like more than you know, like this self-worth, this I'm not good enough, the whole thing. Like it floods my office and I feel like it's a deep root for lots of issues and I've struggled with it too. So I want people to see that, you know, we get on social media and our lives look like, you know, they're not always.
No.
And to get to that great place, like I didn't post about any of that,
That's true.
you know?
Yeah.
So I do want people to see that, like, I've been through it and I understand it. But mostly, I want people to understand that this issue that we're dealing with the mind-body work, it's not something that you can try harder or do better or take more supplements or you're not going to outrun it because it's such a deeply ingrained pattern. It's a threat to your survival.
Yeah.
And that looks different for people. I feel like people don't understand that. They're like, oh, you know, I wasn't allowed to swing on the swing set with my friend in kindergarten. Well, that's stupid. That's not a trauma. That's not a big deal. That could have been seen by your limbic system as a threat.
Yeah. Like, I cannot play. That could be.
Yeah. People don't like me. People don't accept me. I'm not okay being myself. Like,
Exactly.
that's what that could have meant to that little 5-year-old brain.
Exactly.
And now every time you're around certain situations, your amygdala is literally called amygdala hijacking.
Yeah.
It is pulling that card and it's saying, this is not safe. This is not okay. You're not good enough. You're not accepted. Whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You can't affirmation your way out of it. You can't deep breathe your way out of it. You can't adjust your way out of it. You can't even mental health therapy your way out of it. It is a deeply ingrained survival pattern. And I want people to understand that it's not your fault. You can't do more and get out of it. You just need the right practitioner to kind of decode it.
Yeah.
Is that the right word? What is it?
Decoded. Well, I mean,
Translate it.
In the
I don't
trauma,
know.
we would say reprocess it. Like you
Yeah.
reprocess. And,
Okay.
And you can do it in various ways,
Yeah.
right? And essentially, to me, right? Okay. So what is trauma or stress?
Yes.
Right? Something that gets stuck as your
Perfect.
trauma. It's when your body wasn't able to move the way it needed to move when it happened. So that the
Perfect.
child wasn't
Yep.
able to go into the swing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so what you want to do, right? Essentially what we do when we're peeling the onion, we're going back to that place. We're seeing it in a different directions, being able to not only feel it, but I don't know when you're doing NET, but when I'm doing NET, like I'm there, I'm imagining sometimes I'm like acting out like what the body wanted to do, right?
Okay, that's interesting.
That's what happens to me.
Okay.
Because
yes, I love this. Okay, I haven't thought about it like that, but you're right.
And so each time I feel freer from that moment that I want to, right?
Yeah.
And so another thing that I found in particular is that I may go to the same moments. And I remember that they said that Dr. Scott said it was like 5 times a minimum or something like that. I've gone to the same moment a million times, it feels like, right?
Yeah.
But each time, it's something new. It's a new feeling, a new
Yeah.
angle, a new person. So
Yep.
it's like you're really cleaning this.
It's very
memory.
nuanced. Yes.
Yes.
But you know what's also interesting is that what I feel is also encouraging for people, and that I want people to understand, is that you don't have to come with the story of the 5-year-old on the playground.
Oh no.
Like your NET finds that.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, tell me if you can relate to this, because I feel like a lot of times when the patient, we're talking about a current event, like a knee pain, or like I'm having this pervasive anxiety, we're starting with today.
Yeah.
When we go back in time, a lot of times people are like, I would have never, ever connected that ever,
Yep.
because you're using the body as the biofeedback tool
Yep.
to figure that out.
Yeah.
I feel like that's another thing people feel guilty about. Like I've worked through that. Well, maybe that's not. Of course that is true
Yeah.
for you, emotionally, historically, whatnot.
Yeah.
But maybe that's not the issue that your body is processing. It
Yeah.
could be something completely different. But then once you find it, yes, get around it and clean up all of those different emotions. Because we're very complex,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And we have all these feelings about stuff. But I think that's also encouraging. You don't have to come and say, well, I'm pretty sure this is what's causing my anxiety. My mom did this. My brother did this. My marriage did this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe, but maybe not.
And maybe those are the portals too.
Yes, absolutely.
That's how
to
I
get to the real root.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
So I hope people feel that's what I want people to know,
Yeah.
that there is another way.
Mhm.
And that it's not about trying harder and forcing more through and putting pressure on yourself. That just makes you more sick.
Yeah. Like faking being happy. I think there's nothing more damaging than that.
Absolutely. I've got it all together. And then you can't sleep at night because you're just
Yeah.
crushed with stress.
Yeah.
So taking those layers off like an onion, like you said,
Yeah.
from the limbic system, releasing all those stress hormones, like, oh,
Yeah.
you can actually be yourself.
Yeah. And each time it's
Yep. You're more and more and more yourself.
Yes.
Discovering new layers.
Yeah.
So one of my patients was telling me a couple of weeks ago, she's very intellectual and cerebral. And so I love working with her, but
Yeah.
she was like, if I could tell you about your work, she's like, it just opens up my mind and lets me see things from a different perspective.
Yeah.
And she's like, the residue is on all aspects of my life. And I'm like, residue. Okay. But it affects
Absolutely.
everything. It affects everything.
Oof, that's perfect. That's
Yeah.
perfectly said, yes.
I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it colors everything you do, everything you see. I mean, I would say it colors every sensory system in your body.
It does.
Yeah.
And also your relationships
Yeah,
and how
I mean,
people
it has
interact.
to.
I mean, my
Yeah.
gosh. Like if you're constantly running this loop of stress, trigger, how are you yourself?
Yeah.
You can't be.
Yeah.
So that's really
Yeah.
amazing that we can.
Yeah.
I just can't even believe it. Can you? Like sometimes the process is so like elegant. You're just like, what? That's what did it? That's what did it? Like it's so amazing.
It's yeah, I remember. Okay, so the reason I liked it so much, to be
Yeah.
honest, is because I am cerebral. Right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And so I can go. Something will happen. I can immediately tell you, get this. I could go to the roots. I could go, but there are certain things. We all have blind spots,
Yep.
right? So I remember something had happened, and I had a huge blind spot. I went to Dr. Mauer.
Okay.
That she does anything,
Okay.
right? And I did 6 sessions, and my symptoms like went away. I was like, this is weird.
Like what happened? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And again, it was surprising. It was just, and so then I started going with her, and she's like, because she does everything, right?
Yes.
She has a PhD. She's training a whole bunch of things, and she's like, why do you want to do anything, Natalia? And I'm like, Because the reality is that I can't outthink any. I mean, my brain works like 1,000,000 miles per hour.
Yes, mine too. It's constantly running no matter what. Yes.
So you're telling me I'm already okay? Why are you telling me?
Yes.
But this, I have to give power.
Oh.
That's
Yes. Okay, but there's like a sect of the population
Uh-huh.
that's scary.
oh, absolutely.
They're like, "Oh no, I don't want to get into that."
Yeah. Oh, it's scary.
They get really scared because there is no story. There is no like
Yeah.
tricking the body. Like you're
Yeah,
gonna
nope.
see it either is or it isn't.
Yeah.
And so I also want people to feel okay. I don't know how to do that though.
Oh, no.
I don't know how to do that.
So one thing that I've learned is that you cannot okay. So I am training a lot of different methods,
Yes.
and the reason is because you cannot force anybody
No.
to go into a place where, for some people, depending on the level of trauma, going to a dark room where they've been avoiding it forever might destroy their whole identity.
Yeah.
And so as a mental health counselor, as a therapist, you have to be
Yeah.
prepared to not only prepare the client to go there and
Right.
assess whether the client can go there. Like there's people that I would not dare, because I know
Yeah.
that they're not at a place where they would be able to survive it.
Yeah.
And it's we work with different populations, right?
Yeah.
So the people that I work with, the people that come to me, usually it's developmental trauma, and it's
Mhm.
a lot of them are hardcore developmental trauma,
Yeah.
right? And so it's very different. There's this guy that I like to listen to. He's hilarious. His name is Sam Vaknin. He
Okay.
wrote the book on narcissism, malignant self.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah. And
Okay.
he actually has a video
Uh-huh.
describing how he experiences his narcissism, right?
Oh, he's like self-aware.
This
Narcissist.
guy is as like 1,000 times more cerebral, I think, than like you
Okay.
together.
Okay.
The
Wow.
way he describes everything, I love, and it's so honest. And he talks about something that people don't know is that narcissism is you don't have an identity. And so
Mhm.
he talks about like the memories that he cannot see,
Yes.
because they are so horrifying that if he went there, he would be no more.
100%.
Right?
100%. That makes so much sense. Like
Yeah.
I was just having this conversation with my boyfriend last week.
Yeah.
I'm like so frustrated
Yeah.
when I see certain things.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, if they saw what they did to people, they wouldn't be able to survive it because it's so malignant.
Yeah.
They can't see.
Yeah.
If they put that lens down, they won't survive. They
Exactly.
have to see through all of these
Absolutely.
pathologies to
Yeah.
even survive.
Yeah.
Because they've
Yeah.
done so many bad things to
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Well, and
Which
then
makes
you're seeing
sense.
the other side. So you're seeing,
Yes.
So this person is a professor, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So people usually, you're seeing the side of like, oh, and I love to see, for example, there's various doctors that I follow that talk about narcissism, and they each talk about it in very different ways, right? So I see the person that's been abused, right?
Yep.
And see
Absolutely.
the whole through that, and then
Yep.
there's others that identify as.
Ooh. Yes.
I like to see every side.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what you're talking about is like the narcissist hurting people.
Yes.
Right? And that also putting up that story to survive.
100%.
And then I'm talking about the other side, which is the narcissist itself not being able to grab onto
Right.
their own life story, because
Right.
they would be no more.
crushed. Yeah.
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 That's really interesting.
Mhm.
But yeah, I do feel like you're right. The body and the subconscious that's
Protects you.
literally
Yeah.
the whole point is to survive.
Yeah.
And so, but I do have a lot of like comfort
Yeah.
when I'm doing the mind body work that, the subconscious can't allow you to get hurt. It'll take off the layers. Like you heard the story about Dr. Deb.
Tell me.
So her mom committed suicide when she was 6. So Dr. Deb is the wife of the person that created
Yeah.
NET.
Dr. Walker Scott, right?
Yes. So her mom committed suicide when she was 6. And she did 5 years of NET.
Yeah.
5 years
Yeah.
of constant NET as they're developing this and whatever.
Yeah.
After 5 years, that trauma came up.
Yes.
You would think, okay, that's like day one.
Yeah.
Duh.
No.
That's surface. Yeah, we know that's a trauma. We'll need to deal with it.
Yeah.
Nope. It just would not come up with the muscle test.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That the body like knows, okay, it's not time. It's not time. It's not time.
Exactly.
5 years into it, it was time.
And that's what I'm talking about. You just give
Yes.
me chills all over. As a
Yeah.
as a practitioner, as a therapist, you have to be with your
Yes.
son. And even if you can see it, even if you said obvious no.
Nope.
If the client, if the patient is not ready, it could be incredibly obvious to you. You will not touch it
Yep.
until the body says, I'm ready to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wow.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
But also encouraging people to look into the hard things
Yeah.
as much as they can.
Yeah.
Pretty empowering.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like it kind of gets not addicting, but like when you went to NET for the blind spots?
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I wonder what I don't know about myself. I wonder how I need to level up. Like it's so scary at first.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know if I'm going to want to see what's there. And then you see it and then you level up so much that you're like, okay, what's the next one? What's the next one? What's the next one? Like,
Yeah.
it's like constant self-improvement. Your life just gets so much better. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
what's underneath this one?
Yeah.
Do you feel that way?
You know what? I've been doing therapy on and off since I was 14.
Okay.
So there's something different about NET. Well, there's a lot of difference.
Yeah, yeah.
So, okay. I've done hypnosis,
Okay.
MDR.
Yes,
all kinds
yes.
First of all, anything I'm trained for, I also do.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do something to my clients, my patients that I
Yeah.
don't do to myself. That would
Absolutely.
be, like, I wouldn't be able to relate,
Yes.
right? And then, but NET is the only one where you do therapy with each other,
Ooh.
right?
Okay.
Like,
Tell me.
so when you are being trained as a therapist, yeah, you'll do like the mocks and everything, but people, they're not actually doing therapy with each other. There's this
Right.
thing that the boundaries are really important. And I
Yes.
think for most therapists that are starting in the field,
Mhm.
that is incredibly difficult. That's why a lot of people burn out. I've worked with therapists that they'll leave the field. And it's-
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And
Yeah.
so you're not supposed to do therapy with your friends, with your family.
True.
That's-
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And it is very different. Even the training, you are working on each other, right?
Absolutely.
And I feel like, so I used to pay for my therapy $350 for
A
Dr. Mark.
session.
A session, yeah.
Woo!
Now I do it regularly and we share. So it's like, it's free, but I'm giving you just
Right.
as much
It's
as
a,
you
yeah,
know?
it's an energy exchange
Yes,
nonetheless. Yes,
yes.
yes.
And it's every time we connect, because when I go, I'm like, I am as clear as water. And I know you've seen me, I cry like a baby. I am ready.
Yes, yes. Right.
And so, what I'm trying to say is this makes it almost more, I don't know how to explain it. It's like when you're a practitioner, it's like you enter more into like a family. It's like a different feel. And when you're there
Yeah.
in those rooms, training
Yeah.
and allowing yourself to feel, and you look to the side and oh my goodness, there's another person crying there. It's like, okay, wait a minute. Everybody in this room is human. Nobody's trying to be like, look, I was trained in dialectical behavior therapy.
Mhm.
When I was being trained, I felt like I had to be perfect.
Yes.
When we were doing the mindfulness,
Mhm.
I tell this story to my clients. I was like, we had to do quietness for 5 minutes. I remember I didn't shut my mic. It was a Zoom. I would see them in person sometimes, but
Mhm.
and so this time was Zoom. It was group supervision.
Okay.
So it's 5 minutes. We're quiet, and I had to cough. And
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm gonna die. I cannot cough. These people, because these ladies, like, they just seem so perfect.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so my this heat came up, and then came back, and my cough went away. I didn't cough. And then I had a good story to tell the power of not being able to cough. But in reality, it felt uncomfortable. Like I practice dialectical behavior therapy, not in a group, with like because you're supposed to do a absorption. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I practice it integratively, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very different than like I just said.
Absolutely.
And everybody's human. It's like, oh my goodness, you're human.
Yeah.
That is nice.
I see what you're saying. You're right, because the boundaries are very strict with therapy. Even so much, like my childhood best friend is a therapist, and I'm like, just being friends with her, I'm like, am I making you work? Like, I don't want to, like, where's friendship and therapy and like giving and receiving advice? Like, it's very difficult to do that. Mm-hmm. So good on you for figuring that out.
Yeah.
But you're right. With an ET, it's like you're just addressing the physiology, and there's some semantics in it. Mm-hmm. And you can talk through some of that stuff if you're a mental health therapist. But as a body practitioner, I'm like, I need a couple sentences, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And even like I had this client one time, because I feel like people are so afraid of what's going to come up or whatever. So we went back to the original event, was like 4 years old. And I asked the client, I said, well, what was going on at, where were you? What were you doing at 4 years old? And she goes, nothing that I'm going to talk about. I said, okay.
That's perfect.
You don't have to. As long as you have that physiology, you don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
That's amazing. I love that.
Because you can kind of just get rid of the physiology of it without opening up a whole big, huge thing.
Okay. So there are, and that's kind of like the boundary, right?
Yeah.
And I think the boundary too is in NET, you go, you express it, and then it's like, oh, it's gone. And now we go on.
Yeah, you're right. Like, what else can I work on? Let's go on to the next issue. Let's get them out.
Yeah. It's just, it makes it easy to keep boundaries. And again, it's just human. It feels more human.
You're right. And it is easier to receive care from your colleagues. Yeah. Much easier. I mean, it's easy to adjust each other. Like in my world of chiropractic, like we can adjust each other. Yeah. So I haven't thought about it from a mental health perspective. Like it's difficult to give and receive like trades.
Yeah, you're not
like
supposed
that.
To.
You're not. Absolutely not. No. You can't call it therapy. You can just be friends. But you know what I mean? Like you could be my really good friend. Yeah. But that's an interesting perspective.
Yeah.
And also I think it's encouraging for people to know that we all do this work.
Yeah.
We do it consistently.
Absolutely.
It's like you're at a point where like you're arrived, you're done. That's also a red flag, isn't it?
Absolutely. You're done. Okay, bye.
I am enlightened. I have arrived. I am healed. And you're like, I didn't realize how big of a red flag that was, but it is recently. I'm just like,
yes. Yes.
Yeah. We're always working and leveling up, and
well, I mean,
it's normal.
Yes.
If that's a word.
We are an ocean. We're not a puddle.
Yeah.
If you're a puddle, then you're done. You're stagnant. If you're the ocean, you're always moving.
Yes. How much more beautiful is the ocean than a puddle? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. That's big. Wow. Just like, it's awesome. Yeah. Your work's amazing.
Your work too.
And I love how you do different things. I feel like maybe you've experienced this pushback more, but since I'm in this NET world, I mean, I have patients all the time. They're like, I was sitting on the couch for 10 years getting the head nod.
Yeah.
And they're not progressing at all.
Oh, I hate that.
I think like integrative work is so important.
I mean, that was the whole thing. Like, so I've trained therapists, and what happens a lot of times, therapists become stagnant. It's easy just to
be a puddle.
Yes. And I'm hyperactive. My brain. I'm like, what is the next method I need to learn?
Yes.
I need to have a lot of different point entries to people, and I need 100%. To be able to give them tools. And part 100%. Of not only being the best that you can is never stop learning.
Yep.
And never stop healing.
Yeah. That's amazing. I wish that everybody would just take that and live it.
I mean, you're living it.
And do something that makes you happy every day. There's the recipe.
That's
it.
the recipe for life.
Sticky note. That's it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it so cool to like, you know, I was at the scrapbooking thing
Yeah.
and I'm getting to know some people that were there. And so I asked this one lady, I was like, what do you do? And she told me one of those jobs that you don't know what they, like once they answer, you're just like, no clue. You can tell me that 100 times. I'm not going to understand it.
Yeah.
One of those jobs.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, does it make you happy? And she was like, I've never had a job that's made me happy.
Hmm.
And that's just not my thing. I'm not going to be happy with my job. And I was just like,
Wow. Yeah.
whoa. Like you and I mean, our jobs are warm and fuzzy. We're doing a major transformational work with people.
Yeah.
People are like, oh my gosh, like I've had people come in with calf pain and now they've moved 20 states away and they wanted to live there for 30 years and are in a healthy new relationship. They have a new business. I mean, what the heck?
Yes.
Like what is going on?
Yep.
That is doesn't it feel so good to like be so happy and so passionate about what you do?
Yeah.
Such a blessing. Like
Yes.
it just hit me when she said that. I was like, wow, I wonder what percentage of people can say,
Yeah.
like, I freaking love what I do. I'm passionate about it. I can't wait to do it.
Yes.
It's so cool.
Yeah. I'm obsessed with what I do.
Yes,
I love
absolutely.
It.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So I feel very grateful for that.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you so much for talking to me today.
Thank you.
I knew we were going to have so much fun. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Thank you. Well, can you tell people where to find you?
Yeah. So on social media,
Yeah.
I'm me on Facebook. I'm like, people are on Facebook? They're on Facebook. I'm like, okay. So I'm just me, Brianna Bender, one N. And then Instagram, website, TikTok, Mind Body Healing Studio. Can you believe that was available? Mind Body Healing wasn't. Mind Body Healing Studio. Yep. That's where I'm at. So
There you go.
in
You follow
person.
her.
Yes, follow me. And then in person, I have a practice in Daytona, downtown Daytona Beach.
There you go.
And then virtual everywhere. I'm talking to somebody from Dubai right now, so it's pretty
I love that.
so cool. Yeah, just the virtual. It's not NET, but it's mind body work. So
Yeah. That's
Yep.
amazing. All right.
and everybody knows where to find you.
Yes.
Yes, find her. Yes, yes. That's it. That's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So much fun.
Yes.
You got this.